All right, hello to friends, family, and any other person of morbid curiosity who decides they want to check this out. Those who know me know that I don't do very many videos. It's just not my thing. Maybe I'm too old for it. But this one intrigued me enough, I figured I needed some kind of documentation of this whole experiment. So as I'm sitting here down in my basement, I've got designs on doing the Death Nut 2.0 challenge. For those who have never heard of it, because I never had either, and as I sit here, I don't honestly even remember how I stumbled upon this. But what basically you're talking about with the Death Nut 2.0 challenge is eating a set of 5 peanuts that are just spicy beyond all human reason. And you got and there's rules here. You got to chew them for 15 seconds at a time. You got to wait 90 seconds between each level to let it really get in. And then when you're done, you've got to wait 5 minutes before you can have anything to drink or do anything to kind of quell the burn that you're going with here. Now, a little bit of background. I like spicy food, generally speaking, but we're talking about recreationally spicy. I mean, I'm talking like hot wings, that go up to the level of like ghost chili in the sauce, things like that. And even that can get a little bit much. Even a good habanero sometimes can be a bit much. What we're talking about with the Death Nut 2.0 challenge here is a completely different level than anything I've ever even attempted. So again, I don't know if it's masochism on my part or what, but something just told me, hey, why don't we give this a shot? And if you watch others, there's videos online of others attempting this as well, you realize that it's not for the faint of heart. So just so you know what we're dealing with here. With the peanuts, all right, you get 5 different levels, and I'm going to read them to you because obviously it'll show up backwards because I'm holding the phone myself. So getting started, level 1, they call this heat level mild. These peanuts are coated in Carolina Reaper, which up until maybe the last year and a half was the hottest chili pepper in the world, and the chocolate Bootla pepper, which I don't think I've ever had, but again, I've seen it on lists before. It's not for the faint of heart. So that's their getting started mild level. After you chew those for 15 seconds and wait 90 seconds, you go up to level 2, which they call warming up. At this level, you got Carolina Reaper plus ghost peppers. Now again, I've experienced ghost pepper in sauce before, and it's pretty dang hot in and of itself. So you're mixing that with others, but that's at level 2. Again, chew for 15 seconds, wait another 90 seconds, then you get to level 3, which is called It's Getting Real. These peppers are coated in Carolina Reaper plus 7-pot brain strain peppers. I can't even say I've ever heard of that before. It doesn't sound pleasant to me, whatever the hell a brain strain pepper equals, but it surely has to be hot. And this is where we start getting to medium. Chew for 15 seconds, wait another 90 seconds, then you get to level 4, which I think is aptly called Pain Sets In. These, it says 2 times Carolina Reaper peppers and 7-pot douglas peppers. Again, heard of them, never decided to go down that road before. And then finally, after you chew for 15 seconds and wait another 90, the last strain they call Stupid Hot for the heat level. These, they call it the Death Nut, just so you know, is 2 times Carolina Reaper, Moruga Scorpion peppers, plus 13 million Scoville Unit capsaicin crystals. That sounds like hell in edible form. Again, I don't know too much other than that just sounds hot beyond all humanity. Now, what I can tell you is I've watched people do this challenge online, and some have gotten through it, some haven't. I honestly have no idea whether or not I'll get through this and actually be able to abide by all the rules, but we're going to give it a shot. But no one who did it looked particularly thrilled at the end of it all. No one sat there just with a big smile on his or her face. It looked like it put them through their paces. So I really don't know what to expect here other than it's going to be spicier than all hell, and it's probably going to be amusing for you all to watch. I don't know if I'll look back on it and laugh afterwards. I've actually done some research to make sure I'm not like putting myself in actual danger here, but it seems like I should be okay. It's just probably going to be very unpleasant. But again, at least it's an experience I can check off the list and say I've done it. So to give a little look here, I do have a bottle of water standing by, a cup of milk, and then I do have an empty cup that I have a feeling I may need to spit into because I have a feeling I'll be drooling and other things as this moves along. I'm going to do my best not to drink the water or touch the milk until after I've eaten all the peanuts and let the 5-minute burn play out. I have no idea whether or not I'll live up to that or not, but that's the plan, and we're going to give it a shot. Over here, I've got a computer set up to do my timing because I'll be holding the camera phone with one hand, and then I'll be paying attention to the time to make sure I'm chewing for the right amount of time and letting the right amount of burn come in. I have no idea, again, how this will play out. I'm going to try to keep my language as PG as I possibly can. I make no promises because if this is as intense as it's purported to be, it's going to get real pretty quick here. So I should know even within the first level or so, because again, whether or not I've really gotten into something that's a bit more than I can handle. But if nothing else, it should be amusing for you all to watch. I actually paid for this. This was about $18 online. Took like 4 or 5 days to get to me shipping-wise. But we're going to see what's going to happen here. Now, they do say I'm supposed to have gloves to wear while doing this, and I got to make sure not to touch my face or eyes. I'm going to do a method that I've seen where I just kind of pop the back off of the pop the backing on the package and pops right into my mouth. That way I don't have to worry about gloves or what I'm touching or whatnot. So, without further ado, and again, this definitely seems like one of the dumber things that I've willingly decided to do, but we're going to give this a shot. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pop into the getting started level of the Death Nut 2.0 challenge. Wish me luck. I think I'm going to need it. Here we go. Okay, so that's 15 seconds of chewing. And that is already quite hot. The flavor of the peanuts, not bad. You know, I can deal with that. But that's definitely spicy right away. So the fact that that's level 1 and they call that mild, it gives me a little bit of pause. Because again, that's, excuse me, I'm already hiccuping. That was not an easygoing start. I'll say it that way. Alright, I'm at roughly 1 minute overall, which is 45 seconds post-chewing. So, what does that leave me with? 1.5 minutes, so at 1:45, I can move on to level 2. But these are already spicy enough, I'll say it that way. The fact that there are 4 levels past that is a little bit freaky, to put it mildly. I should start jotting down here, let's see. So 15, 90 seconds, it's 1.5 minutes, so that's 1:45, chew till 2, 3:30, 3:45. Alright, just about ready for level 2, warming up. Here we go. Okay. Level 2 hasn't hit me as much yet. Maybe it's because level 1 was already so stinking hot that that it didn't register as much. But so far, this isn't that bad comparatively. Still hot, but I didn't notice any big jolt of heat after, like I did when I first took level 1. So that's where we're at right now. 5:30, 7 minutes. So I'm just, again, charting out my time here. 4, 7:15, 8:15, 8:45. Okay. So I've got about 30 more seconds till I can get into until I can get into level 3, which again is It's Getting Real. 7-pot, Brain Strain, and Carolina Reapers. 10 more seconds before I get into that. So far, knock on wood, this is going a little better than I thought it would. But I have a feeling the best is yet to come, for you guys anyway. Here we go. Come on. Okay, level 3 is down. Again, what's striking me right now is, for as hot as this is, it's not building too much for me yet. And I think that's because the first level was so stinking hot that it's making everything else kind of paling. I mean, it's already hot, so I'm not noticing it that much. Getting a little sting now in the tongue and all that, but again, compared to what I expected, could be worse. Peanuts actually taste pretty good, which I've heard other people report as well. Again, they're so dang hot that it's not easy to necessarily tell level to level what you're tasting, but it's definitely spicy. I'm gonna go ahead and puncture level 4, just so I don't spend as much time screwing around with popping it out. These look really coated. I got about 15 seconds till I get to this level, and again, this is level 4, Pain Sets In. Heat level hot, Carolina Reapers, and 7-pot Doula peppers. So 5 more seconds, and then away we go. And here it is. Okay, that's level 4, down. Nose is running. Got a little bit of sweat going, but not as bad as I might have thought. And again, you can see 4 levels down. It's spicy. I mean, there's no two ways about that. But again, I'm not getting hammered quite as much as I would have thought. So, you know, good stuff. Let's see, I gotta wait about another minute until I get to the last level. And, whew, and now that I sit here, this level 4 is starting to kick in a little hotter now, which is what I've heard as well. I'm getting more sting, more nose running, all that kind of stuff. It's gonna get kind of sloppy here. This last one is supposed to just be stupid. Again, 2 times Carolina Reaper, Maruga Scorpion, and 13 million Scoville capsaicin crystals. This is an FYI. Like I said, this is it's starting to heat up now. Or you can feel the difference, and the longer I go, the further the burn. And then when I'm done with this last level, I gotta wait a full 5 minutes before I can use any water, milk, anything else I might want to use. About 8 seconds away. I mean, this is kind of scary. These don't even look fun to me, but we're gonna see. Here we go. Okay, they're down. That's the good news. The bad is those tasted different, and whew, that is seriously, seriously, seriously hot, and I can feel it building as I sit here. Yikes. For too long here, I might have to start using the spit cup, which is gonna be kind of gross, but oh yeah, this is a horse of a different color right here. Ooh-wee. Wow. Okay. That feels like pure fire. Ooh, boy. Whew. Ooh. Eyes are watering, but we're going to try not to touch them. Oh, wow. Yikes. That stings a lot. Oh boy. As you can see, I'm kind of crying here. That is insane how hot that is. Yikes. Oh, man. Ooh-wee. Oh. I'm at 9:40. So I'm a couple minutes into the burn. Oh, all right. Trying not to think about it. Very difficult not to. It is stupid hot. Nose running. If you were to drink my saliva right now, you'd probably pass out. Wow. Ooh, boy. I'm already looking forward to the burn being over. I'm at 10:26. So I've got, another couple minutes. About 2.5 minutes, about halfway through. Yeah, they weren't screwing around. Wow. You could weaponize this stuff. That's how hot we're talking here. The back of my throat's on fire. My tongue is tingling. Obviously, the spitting's kind of gross. Apologize. Oh, boy. I'm about a minute left until the burn is over. Or at least until I can start doing something about it. Let's say it that way. On one hand, I'm intrigued that I've managed this. On the other, this is really, really, really freaking hot. I mean, like, insane. But I've done it, or am doing it. Oh, boy. About another 30 seconds till I can rinse out and hopefully start putting these flames out. Jesus. Yeah, this is, that's nasty. That's really, really, really nasty. Alright. I've reached the end of the 5-minute burnout, so I'm going to try to rinse with a little milk here. Sorry. I'm going to try not to drink any, because I've heard that leads to a really sour stomach, but my throat, the back of it, is still on fire. I mean, nasty time. Yikes. Well, the good news so far, knock on wood, I haven't died. I haven't cussed a blue streak, but there's still a lot of heat happening here. Nose is still running, but again, you can see all the packages are empty. I did manage to get them all down. Oh, the lips, there still might be a little seasoning there because I can feel the lips are burning still. Whew. I don't know if this will be as fun for everyone as I'd anticipated, but at least I have documentation. But man, that's still hot. Yikes. I may have to move some ice. Jesus Christ. The eyes have stopped watering. The rest of it is still pretty damn bad. My mouth is on fire. My lips are on fire. But it's got to wear off eventually, right? This puts to shame anything I've ever tried with spice. You can see at this point, I'm 15 minutes in and counting. Oh. At this point, aside from just wishing I hadn't done it, I'm wishing that I would have brought down more milk or something else because I'm starting to run low and my tongue is still burning big time. And this packs a wallop and a half. Now I'm wishing I would have bought one of the packages that had the t-shirt that says I survived the Death Nut Challenge. But yeah, this is nasty. Roof of my mouth, lips, just straight fire. What do you want, kitty? Oh, man. Hello, kitty. I'll touch you on the back. Just heaven forbid I have any powder from any of those on my hands. I don't like kill you. Yeah, there you go. It's still there. I think maybe it's letting up a little, but not as much as I'd like. As you can see, this is a little bit gross. The spitting isn't exactly attractive, but is what it is. On the bright side, my eyes have stopped watering for the most part. Lips and tongue are still on fire. Back of the throat, I think, has gotten better, though I'm trying not to swallow too much. But yeah, if you are looking to challenge yourself with spice, this will probably do it. All right. I'm out of milk at this point. I'm not sure what to do about that. I could turn off the camera, and go upstairs and get more. Part of me wanted to kind of play this out until I'm totally done, but it's probably lingering a little bit at this point. Yeah, like I said, this if you want to see what kind of spice you can handle, I couldn't fathom anything getting a whole heck of a lot hotter than this, especially that level 5. I mean, it hits you right away. I guess my takeaway on this is this. Level 1 hits you right in the mouth out of the bat, right off the bat. So that got everything going. 2 and 3 really didn't seem that bad because my mouth was already pretty fired up from level 1. Level 4, that one definitely started kicking it up a notch. I could feel the sting, I could feel the burn. So that definitely took it to a different level. The part where my mouth actually started to sting more than just, just the normal spicy food stuff. And then once I got to level 5, yeah, that's the real deal. I couldn't imagine eating anything that has that level to it. Oh, sorry, that was gross. Typically, my deal is it's got to taste good. Otherwise, I don't care that it's spicy. If it doesn't taste good, then what's the point? But I can't imagine eating anything and enjoying it if it had anything close to that level of spice to it, because it is just so insanely hot that what's the point? You're gonna feel the pain more than you're gonna enjoy whatever it is you're trying to eat. But I will say, all things considered, they're not screwing around. If you want to see what your true tolerance of spice is, this to me seems like a pretty darn good barometer for you to figure it out. Thankfully, I'm starting to lose some of the sting now. It's not as bad. I'm about a half an hour into the whole thing. I'm seeing my timers up at 28:10 up at the top of the screen. I guess 20 minutes in as far as actually eating the peanuts. Almost 21 minutes. It's starting to quell down now to where I think I can, I can manage, and I'll come out the other side. Speaking of coming out the other side, I certainly hope that's not an issue later. Thankfully, knock on wood, most have reported no big issues with that because the peanuts are small. But yeah, again, Death Nut Challenge 2.0 done and conquered. All eaten, all done. But again, if you want a spicy food challenge or a challenge to see what you can handle, give this one a shot. If you are apprehensive, not really sure, you might want to steer clear. It gets pretty real there for a matter of minutes. So thanks for watching. Hope you had a little fun with it, and catch you next time.